Hi, Capricorn. This is a general reading for the sign of Capricorn. If you have Capricorn anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. That's too many, Spirit. This is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You know what is for you and what is not for you. Wow, Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. Good things coming in for you this week, Capricorn. Thank you. Messages for the sign of Capricorn. Spirit, what is it that you would like Capricorn to know or to be aware of during this reading? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Capricorn. Capricorn, the key to growth is the introduction into our lives of higher dimensions, of a higher consciousness into our awareness. And what we mean by that, or what is meant by that, is we connect to our environment through hearing, touching, seeing, and smelling and tasting. And these physical senses, our physical senses, are what connects us to this realm. There is also a sixth sense that we can use to connect. And the first step in acknowledging the higher awareness, the higher connectedness, is by acknowledging that connection. And mindfulness, the practice of mindfulness, allows us to freely access this higher connection, this higher awareness. And so many times that's why you will hear me speak about putting a practice of meditation or mindfulness into your daily routine. And the foundation, the basis of this reading is the Seven of Swords. Deep thought, deep contemplation. It's almost like taking a step back to consider all of your options that are available to you. And that is driven by the Eight of Wands, which is a sudden change, a sudden awareness, a sudden receiving information or having a thought that puts you into a deeper contemplation, considering a deeper perspective. And let's see how that plays into the rest of your reading this week, Capricorn. And we start off with this Hangman. And this Hangman, again, speaks to seeking, searching for a deeper meaning. And that searching, that new awareness comes from within, comes through thought and meditation. And again, it's going back to using our higher awareness and trusting our intuition. I really think that you're coming into a time, coming into an energy where your inner voice, your inner knowing is really trying to speak to you. Many times it will first try to speak with us or first connect through our dreams. And then we have the Lovers card, this coupleships, the partnerships. And I think since this is in your first row here, it's a new relationship, a new partnership that causes the wheel of fortune to spin. I think at this time, Capricorn, you are being put in an opportunity to create your own fortune, to create your own destiny. And you're realizing that you are creating the life that you are meant to live, and you are creating it following your intuition, your inner voice, your inner wisdom. And group meetings and talking. at this time, Capricorn, it is up to you to sell a new idea or to negotiate a deal. What is the driving force here is your enthusiasm and trusting your inner voice, your inner wisdom, trusting that you know you create your own destiny, and having a lot of enthusiasm towards that or for that. And it is your trust, your confidence, your faith, your enthusiasm in yourself that is going to sell this idea, that is going to make this idea successful. There are people that are willing to invest, are people willing to get on board with your idea. And I will have to say, anytime that Capricorn has an idea and they stay focused and they set their eye on a goal, there is no stopping them. And again, it comes back to that inner trust, that inner knowing, and following your inner guiding light. And here we have the Two of Swords, moving into uncharted waters, trying something new, trying something different. The Ace of Pentacles, a gift that you can see, touch, or smell. It's a physical gift. The Nine of Wands, time to reap the harvest. Time you have put in the work. You have put in the work, and I think that you have put in the self-work. You have put in the work of or for yourself. You've done the work. And then we have the gift card, the universe bringing you in a gift. You are receiving, you are in the energy, you are in the mindset, you are ready to receive what is being presented to you. And many times, Capricorn, when we are happy, we tend to spend and splurge. And you are moving into the energy of being happy. And you might have a clear idea of what you would like to save for. But the feeling that you like on saving is being ready for a rainy day. So I think I see you saving here and being in a position to save. And while you may not know exactly what it is that you are saving for, you like being in the position to save just for a rainy day. And here we have the Four of Wands, which again is speaking about new beginnings, fresh beginnings, connection with others. And the Queen of Cups, I like to call this my the thoughts and feelings of gratitude, and practicing gratitude and appreciating the abundance that is surrounding us, the abundance that is in our lives. And then we have the Six of Wands, which is the victory card. Winning, being a champion. And the Three of Wands, there is a lot of fire in your card, a lot of movement, a lot of action, a lot of passion in your cards this week, Capricorn. And I think that this is a newfound passion. Are moving forward, finally being able to appreciate what it is that we have been able to accomplish. You know, the sign of Capricorn is a very artistic sign. There's an appreciation for music, writing, poetry, comedy, or even magic and drawing. And that is just to name a few, but Capricorns are very artistic. And when they can tap into using and developing their artistic side, it develops your intuition as well. And so, yes, the practice of art puts us in the energy, puts us in the mind state of connecting with our intuition. And, you know, that reminds me of a pottery class that I had once taken. And this has been some years ago, but I took a pottery class. And what I appreciated about being and spinning and throwing pottery was that in order to really throw a good pot, you need to be in a mindset. You need to be centered, and you almost need to be at one with the clay. But the practice of throwing that pottery was also the practice of finding my center, finding my inner voice, and connecting and trusting that. And so if you are a writer, or if you appreciate music, or if you're a painter, or the practice of creating art will help you find that mindset. And before we forget, don't let us forget about these intuition cards. Usually I do this at the beginning of the reading. So let's practice our intuition, and let's practice finding that mindset, finding that space, connecting with our intuition. I will give these cards a quick shuffle, and I will select one of these cards, and I'm visually sending an image of that card to you. And were you able to select the T or the X? If you were able to, I'm so glad that you were able to connect with your intuition. If not, we can always tune in next week and we'll practice next week. As I say in my readings, it's not about perfection. It's about the practice. And the more that we practice, the more we are able to connect with our intuitive side. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Capricorn. Thank you, Capricorn. You have a blessed week.